Well, opening day games are always difficult, Connor. A 0-0 draw, perhaps not quite what you wanted, but what was your overall feeling?
Yeah, obviously disappointed not to get the win, especially being at home. But we take the clean sheet, and we'll take the positives, and we'll move on and try and learn.
Tricky opponents, aren't they, when they play the possession stuff from the back, and can you get another possession to cause them problems and put them under pressure? It's a difficult solution that you have to try and find. Yeah,
obviously they're a good passing team. There's going to be a few teams like that this year, so I think overall our shape was really good. We were compact and everything. Probably need to be better on the ball, and then obviously the final product probably needs to be better, but it's a start, it's a point on the board, clean sheet, so start of a long season.
First half, I think Luke brought a decent save out of their goalkeeper, didn't he? And a couple of other half chances and a couple of penalty appeals as well. One in the first half from Luke, and I think one from you in the second half as well, when you got a goal bound shot in.
There's a few opportunities. I think their keeper was a bit more busy than 𝗦𝗧𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥. But yeah, we've got to look at ourselves. We need to do better in certain situations. But like I said, it's on a positive. It was a good team performance. Loads of improvements. But yeah, we go again.
Only a couple of the new signings starting today. Josh Davison's the partner for Luke Norris up front, and you're in a slightly different role. I know you're trying to get to support the front two as much as you can. How you find that adapting?
Yeah, look, I obviously play where the gaffer tells me to play. So look, them two, when they're both on it, they're such a handful and a threat. So hopefully. Well, I have no doubt they'll start scoring very soon, the pair of them.
And then, options on the bench, the pace of 𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Harvey Saunders coming on, and Omari himself had an opportunity perhaps at the end there when he might have done a bit better. Yeah,
obviously we've got great impact players, as Gaffer says, so we've got a really good squad. All the new lads have settled in really well and added really good quality. Hopefully it won't be too long until you see all that gel.
Smallish squad this time round, and the gaffers decided that's what you need. Obviously injuries not helping at the moment, but Brad Walker at the back, Lee O'Connor in midfield. Letting nobody down and showing their qualities today.
No, the pair of them have been brilliant in them positions the last couple of games in pre-season, and then same again today. So we have that sort of, the small squad. When injuries or suspensions do happen, we know that players can fill in certain positions and still put in a really good shift.
I know the boss is saying, it is push for promotion this time round. Tom, the captain, was talking the same, wasn't he? I'm sure you feel exactly the same, that within that squad there's the quality to make a real charge this year.
Yeah, massively, especially with the added players we've signed this summer. I think we've recruited really well. They've had really good quality to the group which was already here. Exciting times. Start the brand new season, which is going to be long and tough. Hopefully we'll be up there come end of the season.
And you mentioned the new signings and also a couple of younger lads. Sol Solomon's arrived from Marine, and Josh Williams from the Welsh League as well. Lads going to sort of make their way. Bit of a father figure for them. You can tell them a lot about the way in which you progress through. Sure.
No, they've been brilliant. The pair of them, obviously, just transition from part-time or I know Josh was full-time, but it's a big step up, big change, and they've done really well, handled themselves really well in training, applied themselves really well. So promising start for them too.
And you look really fit and sharp as a group. You keep going for the whole 90 minutes. I know you should do anyway, but particularly sharp, I think, after this pre-season.
Yeah, I think we've had a really good pre-season. The lads have come back in great shape. And the games we've had, we've put in a really good shift. So I think everyone's in really good condition, and hopefully sets us up for the season ahead.
And have you done anything differently yourself, sort of during the close season and in preparation for the new season? You're such a star last season. Everybody, knew what a great season you'd had. I'm sure you'd like the same this time round.
Yeah, obviously we get the same programme and stick to it. There's a lot of hard work into the summers now. It's not just feet up. There's still a lot of work to be done in that in that off season. So and it sort of shows with everyone coming back so fit and in good shape. So yeah, like I said, it sort of puts you in good stead for the season.
And the games that are going to come thick and fast. You've got Accrington here in the League Cup on Tuesday night. I think they beat last game last season, didn't they, Accrington? So, but it's going to be a tough one. But at home again, and I'm sure you'll be looking for a victory against them. Yeah,
obviously a little break from the league, and you know, we can do really well in that cup, and you know, get a really good side. So yeah, looking forward to that game. Yeah, hopefully we can get into the next round and make it a bit more busier this month.
Yeah, I mean the variety at the start of the season, you quite like that. You know, I mean, these competitions start really early. You know, the other cup you play in Everton's under 21s, I think, as well. You know, so you've got lots of games coming in a short period of time.
Yeah, loads of games. You know, Saturday, Tuesdays. It's great for the players. But it's important to get the recovery right and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the busy August ahead.
And Accrington, you know, in the same division as you. So again, I think that's like a little mark. You know, somebody else that you're going to be playing in the league later in the season.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we can sort of see how they are, and then take that into the league. So yeah, it's a good competition to be in, and hopefully go as far as we can.
Good to see you just as enthusiastic after all those games you've played during your career, Connor.
Cheers, thank you.